I mean, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know I took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. Never. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Let's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the rope. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Our cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back to and fight this final round. Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Yo, what it do? What up, TV? That's the first name I saw. Dream Cooking DB. Yo, what up, Drew? Triple OG, what it do, Fat Cat? Mr. Finesse, man. I appreciate you, Jeff Smith, man. Dream Cooking again. JJ, we gonna have a good time tonight. Brian, man. Fat Cat. Dairosi, Mr. Harris, how you doing? What up, Box Boy? Hey, Kennedy Lindair, man. What up, KF? And we in this motherfucker, man. I appreciate everybody coming in, man. I learned a lot today. I'll tell y'all that much. I learned a lot. I was watching The Black Godfather, and it's funny, the first half, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing good. I'm glad everybody's doing spectacular. And I watched I was watching the first hour and a half. And I fell asleep on it last night. I said I wasn't gonna fall asleep, but I fell asleep on that whole last night. And I just got done watching it about 7:45 my time. And I was like, damn, I understand Al Heyman a whole lot more. And then he pops in when Clarence Avon and Al Heyman promoted the Michael Jackson Bad tour. And I got a video coming on that. I don't know, maybe before the end of the weekend. And I'm just going to gather my thoughts and jot them down. And but yeah, man. So I was watching that film and now me seeing how Al Heyman is doing boxing, I understand him a whole lot more. I definitely understand him a whole lot more and his mindset. But yeah, man, hopefully everybody's doing good, man. It's a hip hop holiday, man. Jay Electronica is live, dog, on Instagram, dog. He's alive, baby. He alive. Man, I've been waiting on this album since 2008. How long has it been, dog? He's still live right now, dog. Oh, dog. Man, I can't wait to hear it, dog. I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't know if it's out yet. I don't know when's it coming out. Hopefully it comes out tonight, man. I hope to God it comes out tonight, man. Oh my God, you have no idea. I don't know if y'all understand. I don't know if y'all really, really understand the levels of this, the depths of this J Electronica release. I don't know if y'all understand it, but J Electronica, man, is just y'all have no idea. Dog, I just heard the first track, Minister Farrakhan, Jay-Z, and J Electronica on the intro, or track number 1 or track number 2. You already know. You never heard of Omega Red? Shit, man, you missing out, dog. And that's the problem. He been gone for so long that I mean, he's a phenomenal writer. Like phenomenal. You know what I mean? You're definitely gonna thoroughly enjoy him. But yeah, man. So I've been between my emails, my DMs, and y'all sending me videos. It's just a shame how many people are protecting Tyson Fury. I mean, it's just how many of our people are protecting Tyson Fury. Isn't that disgusting? To me, that's just flat out just a mockery of us. You know, I posed the question, why won't we get out the way? Even if you think they're wrong, like let's say Fred is wrong, right? Fred has been wrong, but you know the history of Fred, right? And you like, Fred kind of crazy on this one, but he always finds his way back home somehow, some way. I'm just gonna get out the way and just let this motherfucker just jump off a cliff. Let me jump off a cliff, man. Watch. Don't get in the way and be like, no, Tyson Fury's integrity. Tyson Fury wouldn't cheat. No, he's white. He's from the UK. He don't cheat. Those white guys don't cheat. We need to be. And then they always flip it. Like, man, we always killing each other. This black on black crime, man. Everything always goes back to us killing each other when you're talking to a coon, man. It always goes back, man. Oh, man. And then, man, the Mayweather channel, dog, is just beyond my own understanding, dog. They're beyond my own understanding. I think, in my humble opinion, I think that the commission meeting is probably gonna get canceled, or it won't be open to the public. I'm sure of that. I'm gonna call Monday or Tuesday and find out what's going on with that. And if not, we'll show up in April. If the coronavirus isn't intact, we'll show up in May. But I'm still going. Okay, I just want you guys to know I'm still going. I just got to figure it out. You know what I mean? So hopefully they'll still be up in March. So I definitely want to take that day trip. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, it's just beyond my own understanding how people get in the way. And I'm kind of baffled by the Mayweather channel too, for a couple of reasons. Because I can't see how, I believe, let's see, he was let's call him Muslim, right? He said he's from Palestine, right? He said he's from Palestine. And a white man can tell a black man how to respond to what he perceives as white supremacy. You can't. And your answer and your covering answer can't be, oh, you can't blame race. You don't know a man's history. It's like when Donald Trump put a ban on Muslims. I didn't, what I mean, I can't tell you how to respond to that. Oh, it's just America. You either American or you're not. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, get out their way. Man, you can use our stories in LDBC. I'm somewhere in the middle, in terms of background where I grew up in the hood and went to college. So I kind of got like that in between, and then you got Black Fight Fan who played eight ball a little bit, you know what I mean, and did some time, and now he has a YouTube channel, and then you have Fanon who went to law school, you know what I mean. So it's all of us. I don't get in their way and be like, man, you shouldn't respond to that. I can't tell Fanon or 78 or Blue Blood how to respond in certain situations because everything is based off of prior experiences, and I'm just really upset that we have that in a man's man sport. It is emasculated. We allow it to be emasculated by men who don't confront issues in an alpha male sport. I didn't know that going into boxing that you couldn't have a conversation with a man. You understand? And here's the catch with that. Here's the catch with that. Fighters and people who believe they know how to fight always want to solve the equation. Let's fight. Oh, I'm big, because in that interview it was like anyone who's interested in sparring and this. That made no sense. The question, the conversation isn't about who is a better fighter. The question remains, is Tyson Fury guilty of Glovegate? That's the question. You know what I mean? And typically when white people don't have answers, like Eddie Hearn tried to do to me, they go to this inferior tactics. They go to the homophobic phase. And then if that don't work, then they say, "Oh, you're not credible enough to be here." And then they say, "Well, you're lucky I let you in here." And then they say, "Oh, you ain't nothing. You're just a piece of crap." And then people fall into that, to people that he's accepted. You know what I mean? It's just, how many media members and so many words have said, "Oh, Fred, you don't have your credential." I'm like, I'm free. I'm a free man, dog. I'm a free man, and I love it. And they they attempt to throw it in my face in so many words. Oh, you need to do this to get your. I don't want them. I could have kissed somebody's ass and got a credential by now. Come on, y'all. Come on, for real. I'm not doing that. But moreover than that, the point I'm making is I didn't know that in a alpha male sport that we had to feminize tough conversations. I don't know why we got to feminize tough conversations. Why we can't have tough conversations man to man? Why did the Mayweather channel have to go and say, well, if you're you're open for exhibition matches? It ain't about exhibition match. It's about facing the truth. Even if you, it's about facing the truth. And that bothered me, man. That bothered me. I rewatched it today. I put myself through it again because I listened to Trill Box and Talk, man. Why did they make me do that, man? They put a battery in my back, and I said, let me go back, and because I have about a 20-minute window after I drop Lincoln off from about 9:15 to 9:35, and that's sometimes I do my videos from the car. When I just park at the gym. Those are the videos that you guys see. And so I went back and I watched. It was like an 8 or 9, 10-minute video. I said, I can do this. Why did I do myself? Why did I do that to myself? You know what I mean? I'm sitting there watching it, and I don't like how he's using his words to put him on a pedestal and put young Pharaoh beneath him. I don't like that, man. If you guys ever see me do that, well, I'm talking about like, you guys know what I mean. Like if you guys ever see me do that to a black man, smack the shit out of me. I mean, like literally just walk up to me and smack the living shit out of me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even, oh man, I I don't know, man. Man, we live in a funny society, man. man, we live in a funny society, man. And the man in question, I see him quite often too. Um, I believe he's Badu Jack manager. We don't have a good relationship, but we have a talking relationship, and I'm definitely gonna sit him down and have this conversation. I don't like when serious when people try and trump conversations with their fake masculinity in terms of fighting. No, we need to have this conversation. and and you know what that stems from for me with my older cousins too. You know what I mean? A lot of my older cousins could beat me up when I was a kid and shit. You know what I mean? Nah, nigga. You stole my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's what this is about. Nigga, go make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, I'm but you know, child issues and stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, maybe that's where I get my fearlessness from, you know, but I'm not comfortable when men can't tackle real conversations. Like I'm not I I can't breathe around them. Like it's anyways, man, I'm gonna open up the phone lines because I done talked enough. I think 8 minutes is enough. Oh shit, 16. God damn. So the phone line's open, man. Feel free to call. Um, we'll do it like that. And let's waste no time. 412, what's up?
Hey, Shalom, brothers. Lamont from the Berg.
Hey, oh, what's up?
Yeah, chilling, man, chilling. Yeah, I wanted to rap to you. I hear what you're saying out there tonight. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The topic about how these so-called men in the boxing industry, you can't even rap to them because they're like effeminate, right?
Yeah.
I mean, basically, it's not just you gotta look at it on the whole. It's this generation. It's a lot of men these days have become effeminate. A lot of them come from single homes and they raised by their moms. A lot of these young cats out here shooting people. You know, I'm talking about our people. You know, black people. They doing all this. These are really effeminate traits. You see what I'm saying? They're effeminate traits. And if you notice that this is a generation of followers, that's why everybody jumped on the bandwagon whenever everybody was jumping on Wilder. They wanted the trashing like the Brits was doing. Instead of standing behind it, they wanted to jump on the bandwagon. That's effeminate behavior. You feel me?
No, yeah, I'm following you.
Yeah, so it's another sign of the times, man. Is my point. You know what I mean? The people these days, they don't have their own will. It don't make no damn sense. Also, I want to say that a lot of the people in question, like I'm always going to usually speak about our people. Let's say in the boxing industry, you got somebody like Andre Ward. Now, people may be like, well, you know, he's one of us. Why ain't he sticking up for Wilder? Andre Ward ain't one of us. His dad's white. So, according to scripture and science, if you are what your father is, his mom's black, his dad's white. He's a Neanderthal. He's a fucking caveman. So fuck him. And then you got other people who do have black parents, but there's something in the scriptures called wheat and the tares, and that basically means like there's people that's gonna look like us that ain't us. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. So there's some behavior that we attribute to people that look like us that we shouldn't expect because they're not us. And a lot of people may not understand that. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
Yeah. So it's we're gonna experience a lot of that in these last days, man. You know what I mean? And that's why that hate is so real against Deontay, because now the wheat and the tears is beginning to reveal themselves. We're starting to see people for who they really are in these last days. It's all becoming apparent. You know what I mean? You may have, like me, for instance, man, I've had a lot of friends. I used to be friends with white people, man. I dated white bitches. I've had kids with cave bitches. I know white people in and out. And I ain't got no more white friends. I don't even fuck with my old kids' mothers, none of that, because they all showed their true colors. And that's why I go hard on white people all the time, because I know them intimately. They're the devil that the Bible speaks of. They're fucking satanic. And the same thing goes for these fake ass black people. They're not our people. They're not us. There's a difference in the spirit. You can feel it when you're around them, whether they're black or white. You can feel a difference in the spirit. But yeah, man, that's just really why I just wanted to say, like, I hear what you're saying tonight about how people defending Tyson and all the other shit, is because they're really not our people. You know what I mean? There used to be an old saying that when somebody shows you who they are, you should believe them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, that's what it is, man.
I appreciate the call.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. Show one.
Appreciate you.
All right, one.
Oh, damn. What's up? What up? What it do, big homie?
Barbershop Conversations.
Feel free to hit the subscribe button.
Breaking
news, man.
Subscribe button.
Hey, let me break this news, man. Breaking news. Jay Electronica's album is officially out. You have no idea how bad I want to get through this stream. You have no idea. You have no idea. This stream is ending at 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm telling y'all niggas right now. But anyways, go ahead, dog. It is officially out, dog. I'm so happy. You have no idea, dog. You have no fucking idea. Man.
That shit I hope that shit reached the expectations you setting for it.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Jay, man, his brain.
That shit could still be fire and you be on some, you know what I mean? I hope that shit is fire. I know that show you just did was pretty live, at least what I seen of it.
Yeah.
But I want to say something real quick to what the last caller said. I understand about the scripture and the scientific shit, but I mean, I'm gonna base my opinion off of my life experience. You know what I'm saying? And there is some of our people who is our people that ain't our people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just a fact. And there's some mixed motherfuckers that I know personally in my own family, and them motherfuckers is riding out on the same shit we riding out on. So I'm gonna disagree with him on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a real general ass statement. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, with the Fury shit, like, the crazy joint is they're trying to, from not just the Mayweather channel, because they won, but everybody that's trying to disprove it. First, they trying to disprove that he did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that was washed up because, you know what I'm saying? It's too much video, it's too much evidence to say he didn't. Then you see that he's tried some shit before, right? So they go away from that, and then they start going into, well, is it the reason why he won, right? You see, like, diverting away from that it's illegal and he did it. Mm-hmm. And then it goes into, well, if he did it, was it effective? And they try to disprove the effectiveness of it with motherfuckers who never done it before. Mm-hmm. And now professional boxers come out and say exactly what they saw. You know what I'm saying? Professional boxers, champions, former champions, contenders, right? So the Mayweather channel at least try to discredit Farrell. But in doing that, they got him to blow some shit up that I ain't even peeped, because to be honest, the night of the fight, at the end of the fight, when they threw in the towel and shit and it was over, I wasn't even looking at, like, I didn't watch him sing that song and none of that shit. When the fight was over, I wasn't even trying to look at that shit no more. Mm-hmm. But when I was watching the video Farrell did, he had pointed out how in the background, right behind the nigga Fury, his brother threw up one of them supremacy signs and yelled out some Jesus Christ shit. You know what I'm saying? And when he first showed it, I didn't even catch it until I looked at it, because I heard it first. I heard him say it, and I was like, nah, bugging. And then I turned and looked, and I saw what the dude did, and I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Which brought me back to the Fury licking Wilder shit. You know, that could have a lot of different meanings. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never seen nobody do no shit like that in a fight.
Right.
And there's a lot of subliminal messages behind that. You know what I'm saying? And for so many people that look like me to be the ones trying to support this dude, like, but what benefit could they get from it? You know what I'm saying? Like, a dude who cheated with PEDs already, a dude who's got caught in the ring with the gloves already. You know what I'm saying? Now they're gonna deny these two fights that we know it happened. Everybody knows it happened, but they're gonna verbally deny it. The Nevada State Athletic Commission gonna send me an email that they didn't see nothing wrong, as if my eyes don't work. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But what would the dudes that look like me, the brothers, what would they get out of supporting this guy? And for a while, dog, this shit was like, I can't get it. I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck would you be doing this for? Especially going against Wilder. Like, what would you gain? But then I'm seeing, it's like we always say, it's always come back to this. Everybody ain't coming on the trip. There's some people that just gonna go against whatever it is that we doing, right? And this go back to the point the brother that just called was making. Because it's not a sign of the times. You think it's a generational thing. It's not. When Martin Luther King was doing his thing, it's not like all the people was with him. You know how many brothers were telling him, shut the fuck up? Yo, you making it hot? Chill out. Like, when Malcolm X was doing this thing, it's not like every brother wanted to be a part of what he was doing. You understand what I'm saying? This is just what it is. What we lucky for is that we have found a core, a small core right here with us. That I'm talking about us personally that we found. It's for us to build on that. But outside of that, if you see how many people are just trying to go against the grain, whatever we're doing, whatever movement seems like it makes sense, they just doing the opposite. We can't be taken off or like distracted by the shit they're trying to veer and deflect the conversation into. We know the nigga cheated. That's done. And they basically telling us they're not going to do nothing about it. So it's now on us how we respond to it because we saw it. Nobody is bugging. Ain't nobody bugging. We all saw it. That happened. You know what I'm saying? And for all the motherfucking butt dancers out here cooning for coins, that's their business. They not us. They're not us. All of us that look like us ain't us. You know what I'm saying? I hear the phone line banging up. I'm going to roll out. Barbershop conversation. I appreciate you, Fred.
All the time.
Keep doing what you're doing, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
No, we're going to do this together. We in this, man. We in this thing.
100. 100. My brother. Have a good night.
Peace. Yeah, man. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, y'all. Yeah, man. We need to protest, man. We need to show up and have signs. You know what I mean? He's a career cheater, you know, but ain't no one gonna be there anyway. Ain't no one gonna. What's up, 202? Ain't no one gonna. What's up, 202?
Blue Bloods. No, this ain't Blue Bloods. My bad. My bad, Playboy.
Nah, this Pornhub.
Okay, I wanna ask you a question. Okay, everything you saying about Wilder and everything, that's all fine and dandy. I respect everything you doing, player.
But what?
But
come on,
I can't hear you. What you say, player?
You about to say but? You know what I mean? You sound like you disagree with me. You don't have to preface nothing on this show.
I'm subscribed to you. I'm that nigga.
Okay, I know.
My whole thing is, with everything everybody talking about. Now I'm a little bit intoxicated.
No, don't give me nigga. Just talk, nigga. You called in.
I'm surprised I even got into it. I'm surprised I even got into this shit. But if we're gonna talk boxing, I don't know what the subject was, which I was talking about. If we talking about Furry, his gloves was flopping all over the place. What do we have to go to figure out how can we come to a common ground on everything to figure this shit out?
What do you mean common ground? It ain't no common ground in society. It ain't no equality. What are you talking about?
No.
You got to change your mindset. You change your words. You change. Before you change your words, you got to change your mindset. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go to no fucking common ground. I don't want to go. I don't want to fucking go to no common ground. No. You about to piss me off. Fuck common ground. Fuck common ground. Listen, I'm gonna tell you about common ground. I got a college degree. I've written 3 books. I'm Emmy nominated. I've done 5 films. They still think I'm a piece of shit. Kelly Swanson looks at me like I'm a piece of shit every time she looks at me. I don't want no common ground. I don't want common ground. Fuck common ground. I'm done talking about common ground. Fuck them. We get what we're supposed to get and we run these motherfuckers over. That's what we do. Period. End of discussion. Stop talking about equality. Let's get our equity up. Own where you live, own where you play, own where you work. And when these motherfuckers come, you give them 2 middle fingers. I don't want no common ground. I'm not interested in common ground. I'm not interested in shaking no white man's hand. I'm not interested in shaking no black man, no black man's hand that's not for me. I'm not interested. I ain't got time. I'm 42. I'm halfway done. I got to catch the express train right now. I'm done. I'm done playing fair. I'm done trying to convince this white man. No, I'm going to run him over. And the reason why I'm running him over is to give you confidence. The reason why Fred Hawthorne made a fucking sacrifice not to get his credentials and lean on his work merit and lean on his relationships and lean on his ability to get the job done is to prove it to y'all. I don't have to prove nothing to me. And so I can look my son in the eye and say, I did it my way. I could have sat my ass in that chair, twiddled my thumbs, did what everyone else did, got the interviews and did what y'all want me to do and been a happy guy. I could have 150,000 subscribers if I just say, okay, we gonna do it that way. If I was PC. But no, half these motherfuckers won't interview with me. And half of the people love interviewing with me. And it's okay. I'm comfortable with that. I'm not deterred, but I'm tired of motherfuckers. Don't call here and talk about common ground. This ain't the show for it. You understand me? This ain't the show for common ground. If you want common ground, you got 40 fucking other channels to go to. This ain't a common ground channel, period. And I'm tired of black people trying to defer and trying to sit on their motherfucking thumbs and be a house slave or motherfucker. Nah. We shouldn't have been slaves anyway. We should have motherfucking owned that motherfucking land anyway. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with this, dog. I'm tired, dog. I'm not shaking no white man's hand to agree to disagree. The only reason, listen, you're shaking a white man's hand to comfortably agree to disagree. He ain't gonna give you no ownership. He's only gonna give you a check. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm done with that shit. I'm done. Don't call this show. Do not call this show talking about equality and fair handshakes and what we need to do. I'm not negotiating shit. I'm not negotiating a goddamn thing. I did it their way and I got paid $50,000 a year and then got laid off. I'm not doing it their way no more. Do not call in this show talking about how we can make it fair and it'd be good for them on this side and good for them on the outside. Don't call in. All right, don't call. You're not ever. Go to Fight Hub. Go to Fight Hub and Fight Hype and go to those channels, dog. Go. I don't want you. I'm not making no money on YouTube anyway. I don't want you. Go have a conversation with Andre Ward, Timothy Bradley, Sean Porter. Go talk to them dudes. Okay, you want equality in boxing? Go shake their hand and take a picture. We ain't doing that here. We're not doing that here. All right, I'm done with that shit. Y'all pissing me off with that shit because I'm tired of black people shaking white hands for a $4,000 check. You know, I'm tired of that shit, man. Own it. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of people going on their DS for fucking a few $1,000s disrespecting Deontay Wilder. The motherfucker put his whole career on the line with that ring entrance, man. Don't y'all understand it? Don't y'all understand that shit? He put his whole career on the line for that. Man, I'm built for this. I'm just going to tell y'all now. I'm built for this. I'm telling you right now, I am built for this, okay? I don't waver. Okay? They done took my credentials. They tried to take my money and realize I'm worth more than them. Okay? I'm done shaking their hand and saying, yes, master, we gonna do it your way. No, I'm done. Don't call here. Don't call here ever again. Okay? Don't call. I'm not comparing myself, but you got many people that go live. I think the Boxing Voice goes live 3 times. I'm not disrespecting them, but you got more options. Okay, don't, nigga. This show is 12 o'clock at midnight in New York. Take your ass to bed and wake up and watch the Boxing Voice 6:30 in the morning. All right, or whatever time. I'm not disrespecting. I'm saying don't call here and want equality. I don't want equality. I want equity. I want to own boxing. All right, I'm done. Next caller, man. I'm just tired. Don't call here with that BS, man. 718, man. What's up?
I have to call in, my G. I have to call in, my nigga. I have to call in. I love what the fuck you talking about right now. I love what you're talking about right now, friend. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I preach to my niggas every fucking day. I don't give a fuck about these people. Sorry for the swearing.
I don't trust. What's up, DB? I don't know if that nigga was white or black. I couldn't trust him. But go ahead, man. What's up? D. You hung up? All right, you hung up, man. I don't know. I didn't trust him. I didn't trust him. You know what I mean? I made a post today on Instagram to get y'all niggas rich. Okay? I made a post today that I shouldn't have fucking made. Okay? I posted today on Instagram about, I should have put it on my motherfucking Patreon, but I put it on my Instagram so y'all can get money too. Okay?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man? Who this?
Yeah, this 202 again.
Hey, what's up?
My bad, brother. I wasn't trying to come at you.
I know. I'm just.
I respect your channel. I just wanted your opinion on the fact of how everybody, as far as boxing ego and everybody, they not playing it fair. If you say something about, you know, even though you're not boxing ego, who cares? But come on, Holmes.
Come on, Holmes. What?
We all men.
So what's your question?
My question is, what do you think about how can we, you know, figure this thing out with Deontay Wilder? I think Deontay Wilder is one of the greatest boxers. He won a bronze title, right?
Yeah. What's your question? What's your question? Don't preface it. Just talk.
Oh, you with the shits. Let's
go. Like I'm angry now. Like I want to fight right now. Like I literally want to go on my motherfucking nothing. I'm ready to fight right now. So if you ain't got no direct question, we ain't got time for it. All right. What's your direct question?
My direct question is, who do you think is pound for pound?
Man, peace, nigga. So man, I'm done. Don't call back here ever again. All right. Don't call. I don't want unsubscribe. I don't want you. All right. Unsubscribe. Peace. Anyone else calling, man? I'm in a hang up mood right now. What's up, 312?
I'm in a hang up mood right now. What's up, 312? Man, blessings to you, King, as always. What's happening with you?
Hey, what's popping, man?
Oh, man, I love what you're saying. And I always sit there and tell you I love what you do. Mm-hmm. And what you were sitting there saying is 100% factual, man. I had the pleasure of listening to another elder, man, by his brother named George Frazier. Mm-hmm. And he came, and when he was speaking, he sat there and said that from this point forward, Black people, we no longer need to give out our intellectual property. We don't need to give out our brilliance. Mm-hmm. And it hit home for me because I'm like, damn, he's right. We're the only people who, and he started to go into detail about when it comes to Black art form, when it comes to Black art, but the intellectual property is not in Black hands; it's in other groups, other communities' hands. So, and I know right now, I heard the brother who called, wish him nothing but the best, man. But everybody who my skinfolk and my kinfolk,
nah, he needs to go. No. We need to push him down a dark alley where the Bloods are drinking. You know what I mean? And it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Nah, we ain't got time for him. We ain't got time for them at all. At all. Unsubscribe to me. Go raise your man. Leave us alone. Like I'm tired of these motherfuckers emasculate. No, we don't need them. We don't need them because I don't want my son shaking his hand. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want my daughter being negotiated with a man like that for a date. I don't want him. I don't need him on this earth. You understand? I don't need him. Period. I'm done with him. I'm done. I'll get you in a second, young Pharaoh. I'm done with him. I'm done. Nah, we don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him. No, we don't need him. He's the same guy bringing water and Gatorade to some white man on the 75th floor. That's that guy. That's that guy. He got no power in his life. You know what I mean?
I love everything that you said. I love everything you're doing, Fred. Now, what you're saying is valid. What I will say is this, though. I was a young cat myself who was confused, and I can admit my own guilty. And it's like what Harriet Tubman said. She said, "I freed over 1,000 slaves, but I could have freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000.
I'll get you next, Pharaoh.
They knew they were slaves, but I didn't know I was slave-minded. It's not until I started to look at other brothers. I'm not going to mention their name to advertise them on your platform, but it's not until I looked into them that I understand. Man, I was out here thinking like a slave. I thought that white ice was colder than black ice. I would look down on my African brothers and sisters, and that's why I failed so much in life. So it's not until I started to watch certain documentaries and started to up my intellectual game that I realized that, brother, ain't nobody comparatively throughout the history now and going forward who's been more creative than us. Brother, I forgot his name, man, but if somebody sat there and said, man, don't mean because we make it look like magic that we are magic. Man, it's natural for us. We do things natural on a higher frequency. So I love the fact that you advocate and you make sure you state, look, at this point going forward, black intellect, black brilliance is not to be given away. The same way this person from another community will support their community undyingly is the same way we got to be undyingly. That's why nobody can sit there and tell me about Wilder. And I've had plenty of arguments with brothers, and I had to cut some off because it shows me you're not down for the cause. I'm pushing forward black intellectualism on a point where, look, I want to promote my own brilliance and have my own brilliance where we benefit off of it, not some other group. Man, blessings is always king, man. I'm going to continue to check it tonight, and I can't wait for you to drop that gem you put on Patreon. I'm going to leave it at that, king.
Oh, okay. Appreciate you. Thank you.
God bless us always.
All right, all the time.
One.
All right, one. All right, young Pharaoh, go ahead and call in. I saw you calling. There you go. What's up, young Pharaoh? Young Pharaoh.
Peace. What's going on with your family?
Hey, what's popping, man?
I'm all right. As I always do, I come humble. Shout out to Barbershop Conversation. Shout out to all the family. If you ain't subscribed, click subscribe. Fred, I see they calling in with cracker toasters tonight.
man.
I see y'all niggas.
Man.
Yeah,
Ooh,
listen, I want to say this to a good majority of the callers, if you still listening. You shut your bitch ass up because you're a weak ass nigga. Can I curse?
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time. I'm gonna take the stream down after.
Okay.
Go ahead, go.
You're all right. Okay. You shut your bitch ass up because you're a weak ass nigga. And this is why our people can't go nowhere. Because y'all niggas have crackatosis pumping through your motherfucking veins. And it's so bad that you cannot envision yourself being successful without a white man. Without a white man. You niggas, if somebody gave you niggas a piece of land and told you to govern the land, you couldn't imagine yourself doing it without a white man. You have crackatosis. And listen, we integrated. It is what it is. Okay? That don't mean we don't, interact with people fairly. But the key word is fairly. And I'm tired of you niggas because you pussy and you afraid to address this white man on the grounds that he has not dealt with us fairly for the last 2,000 years. And so in the sport of boxing, what you bitch ass niggas fail to realize is that death is a fucking possibility, you asshole. Okay? And so when you got somebody being punched in the face with bare knuckles or rabbit punches that are illegal because they can instantly kill you by dislodging your brain from your spinal cord, and you have a fucking commission and an organization that will not address this shit. And you got damn near at least 500 boxers. At least. I don't give a fuck if they not pro. How many amateur boxers want to go pro? You got at least 500 to 1,000 black fighters all around the country, and only 3 motherfuckers speak out. And they half-ass did that. And you niggas is calling in talking about motherfucking how can we make this work? Bitch, jump off a cliff. That's how we can make it work. Because y'all weak ass niggas is making it hard for us to go somewhere. It's like being in a domestic violence motherfucking relationship and you trying to leave and your cousin keep telling you, girl, you need to stay because you know he got money. Bitch, my eye black every day. Nobody give a fuck about no, I'm married to a rich husband. You niggas have crackatosis. And you niggas is the reason we fucked up. Because it's bitch ass niggas like that nigga that called in, but they are boxers. And they looking at this situation and they saying, well, I'm not going to say nothing because I want to fight on Showtime. Nigga, fuck Showtime. Fuck all that. Fuck the WB. Fuck all of them. If they listening, you can kiss my ass, bitch, and get into an accident on the way home. This is my thing. Black people need to stop being afraid of realizing their power. Don't nobody watch boxing for no white boys, just like don't nobody watch football for no white boys. They boxing for niggas, okay? So it would be nothing for all of them black fighters to say, we do not feel safe and we do not feel that our safety is guaranteed in this sport. And we are starting our own. Just like when Kaepernick took that knee, all them pussy ass niggas could have started their own league. And so the only answer is the only answer that it has ever been. Until black people stop being pussies and do for themselves unapologetically, you will always be on your knees sucking this nigga balls, asking him to take his penis out your mouth. It ain't no way around it. Until we get our own, you will always be at this nigga heel. You will always be in his courtroom asking him to stop sending you to jail for shit you didn't do. You will always be getting pulled over, asking police to stop shooting you for reaching for your fucking license. Now, okay, you will always be in a boxing organization where you can be a millionaire, you can be an undefeated fighter, and they can rob you out of your belt and rob you out of your career achievements because you're still a nigga in their eyes. So get the fuck off this line. Talk about what can we do. What you can do is get on their side. So when I come over there, bitch, I don't gotta look for you. And make sure you in the front so I can get your ass first with your bitch ass. Y'all niggas make me sick and y'all don't learn shit. And it's like, motherfuckers say, Pharaoh, why you so mad? Because unlike a lot of y'all reading rainbow ass niggas, I actually read. And if you look at any black civilization that has failed, this is how it falls. It's a nigga that let an outsider in, and the outsider crush us. And then we can't never get back on top because you niggas love the colonizer more than you love your own grandmama who was thriving before the colonizer. And then niggas always talking about, for example, the Haitian Revolution, okay? Whatever the nigga name is. Toussaint, whatever the fuck the nigga name is. Niggas always glorifying that nigga, right? And I'm bringing him up randomly to make a point. This nigga fought and freed Haiti. And then you know what this dumbass nigga did? Took his stupid ass to France to try to get some congratulations from Napoleon racist ass. You know what Napoleon did? Poisoned that motherfucker and threw him in the river. Now, why is this important? You sat here and fought off the colonizers and freed your people only to try to go fit in with the motherfuckers that colonized you because you didn't think that they was all together and would stick together. And they showed your bitch ass, okay? That we don't fuck with you, nigga. And so a lot of y'all niggas is some Toussaint niggas. You revolutionary, but you only revolutionary to a point. Because at the end of your fighting, you still want to be accepted by the nigga that don't fuck with you. And you are afraid to tell this nigga, fuck you too. It's not about, I don't wake up every day checking for white people. I got plenty of white friends. But for my white friends, they know if I come over your house and your uncle racist, I'll try that nigga jaw in your living room. So you need not invite me because I'm not racist, but I'm not afraid to tell you to kiss my ass. And a lot of you niggas got an excuse for why the fuck you can't defend your blackness. But y'all be the same niggas that you got beef with your cousin because he owe you $20. You be the same nigga at home beating on your motherfucking girl. You be the same nigga at home. You got wrecked with the nigga around the you been beefing with the nigga around the corner since high school and you can't squash it. It's like when it come to us, we got every reason why we can carry on hatefully and in a confrontational manner. But when it comes time to us, for us to come together and we actually justify, the first thing that come to your mind is how you can make peace. Why you can't make that peace with the niggas in your face? I guarantee you that bitch ass nigga nigga talking about I'm kind of drunk. You not drunk, bitch, because niggas that's drunk don't say they drunk. That's like niggas that's crazy don't say I'm crazy. Niggas that's crazy don't know they crazy. You not drunk, you a bitch. And you know the shit you about to say is some bitch nigga shit. And you trying to give us an excuse for why we should accept your bitch nigga. Fuck out of here. And so my thing is, if y'all niggas, this is not even just for niggas calling. This is for niggas all around the motherfucking nation. Amateur boxers, pro boxers, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you don't even box. Okay? I don't give a fuck if you do taekwondo, MMA, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you jump rope. Until we create our own shit, this will be an infinite problem. This has been a problem since day motherfucking one, and we're on day 1,000, and it's still a problem. You know why? Because this is not your shit. These people are rich, these people are white, and these people are racist with a capital motherfucking R. And you keep trying to logic. It's like having a bully up the street. And you niggas keep trying to walk around the corner to go to school. How long you think you gonna keep walking around that corner until the day comes where you gotta walk up your street? Bitch, it's time to walk up the street. And if you don't want to walk up the street, then stay your bitch ass on the porch. But bitch, I'm going to school. And if this nigga try me at the bus stop, I'ma knock his ass out. And so that's just where we at. That's just where we at. And I'm tired of niggas keep acting like they don't know that. That is where we are. And every motherfucking, in the music industry, in the fighting industry, in any industry, we are on our knees begging to be treated fairly. And I'm tired of it. And some of you niggas like being on your knees, so you want to convince me to be on mine. You can kiss my ass. And so I would rather be on food stamps in Section 8, being pridefully black and unapologetically happy about that, than to be comfortably wealthy on my knees. And so that nigga mentality is not just his. This is every bitch ass nigga mentality around the nation. And this is why we're not going nowhere. Okay? Nigga, black on black violence, 100 choppers come out. They kill Corinne Gaines, niggas got oh, well, shit, she should have just did this. She should have just did that. Where's these excuses for each other? And so if y'all niggas really felt like that, then y'all would show that when it comes to each other. But you don't really feel like that. Y'all niggas just afraid of the white man. It's in your DNA. It's in your mother. You niggas have been genetically bred to be pussy. Your granddaddy was a pussy. Your daddy was a pussy. You a pussy. And your son gonna be a pussy. Because you come from a bloodline of pussy ass niggas. And that is what you are. You are a bitch by DNA. And stop calling in this show trying to talk to this man about why he should psychologically subscribe to your hoe ass ideology. Everybody not no hoe ass nigga. And so we know what must be done. And don't think because I'm speaking strongly, because I know when y'all hear a black man speaking strongly, y'all automatically accredit it to violent behavior. Don't think because I'm speaking passionately, I'm telling people to go outside and riot. What I'm telling people to do is know this. Until you can control your own wavelengths, you will always be subjected to somebody else's vibration. If you don't cook your own food, then you always will be complaining about why you're eating nasty meals every night. If you want a meal that you enjoy, learn how to fucking cook. If you want a boxing organization that you can feel safe and fair in, create your fucking own. Don't tell me we can't do it. Valentine's Day, you niggas just spent $29 motherfucking billion last month on Valentine's Day cards. So if you could spend $29 million on a fucking Valentine's Day card, why the fuck can't we start our own boxing organization? Ain't nobody saying argue with these people. Let these people argue with themselves. If they gonna cheat Deontay Wilder, we can create our own organization, make his record whatever the fuck we want it to be. Fuck Tyson Fury, and we can bring all the black boxers over there, and any white boxers who want to fight and feel safe, they can bring their ass to. And we can show them that we can run this shit better than they ever thought they could. But you niggas don't want to do that because you can't imagine a future without the white man telling you what to do. Huh? And so stop calling this show with your bitch ass. I'm tired of you motherfuckers. And Fred made a great point. We got kids. We got kids. What you gonna do? You gonna tell your son, if your son wanna become a boxer, you gonna tell your son, oh son, when you grow up, a white man gonna punch you in your fucking face with his bare knuckles illegally, but there's nothing we can do about it because I'm a pussy and I'm too afraid to speak out, let alone start my own shit and grow bigger than them. So y'all niggas are breeding bitch ass niggas and you don't realize it. It starts mentally first. Fuck all that. I'm with Fred, and I've been with Fred before me and Fred ever linked. Anybody who know me or follow me, y'all know I've been talking this shit since day fucking one. Period. It's time for us to do our own shit. If not, keep going to school and asking why the kids is coming home and the homework say nigger on it. I just did a podcast where the goddamn black kids had a reading assignment and it was caught in the damn homework said nigger 12 times. And y'all complaining about the homework, but you too lazy to create your own school curriculum and create your own educational system to educate your own kids. If you're not educating your own kids and your enemy is educating your kids, what the fuck you think they're gonna be doing? Duh. And so black people know the answer. This is 2020. We've had too many people come and tell us what we need to do, let alone our own spirits and our own life experiences has told us what we need to do. The real question is, are you too pussy to do that? And we on a slave plantation, y'all. We see the North Star. We know which way we got to run. The question is, are you too afraid to jump that fence in that barn and take off running? A lot of you niggas are afraid. And so you sitting here calling in Fred's show, trying to convince Fred trying to convince Fred why picking cotton ain't so bad. Huh? Why working the motherfucking field all day ain't so bad. Why working for your freedom papers and then the day of your freedom come and the white man say, oh nigga, I'm gonna add on 2 more years. It ain't so bad. That's what y'all niggas is doing. And so y'all niggas are the worst motherfucking niggas to have on the team because y'all niggas is worse than the nigga we trying to get away from. And so there is no problem that black people have currently that nobody other than black people can solve. I don't give a fuck about the nicest, most understanding white person because there's nothing they can do for me that will advance me unless I do it for myself. Okay? And so y'all niggas have to just ask yourselves, how much longer do you want to be underneath somebody's rulership that will not treat you fairly? Okay? Fairly. We ask them to be fair. We asking these motherfuckers to play by the rules that they wrote. Okay? And so, nigga talking about common ground. Nigga, grab my nuts, nigga. Common ground back. Bitch ass nigga. It's not no common ground. The common ground is I'm gonna do my own thing. And y'all do y'all thing, and we will see who shit does better. We ain't gotta be violent. We ain't gotta fight. We ain't gotta do none of that. You take all the boxers you got. I'm gonna take the boxers that wanna fuck with us, and we start our own shit. That's common ground. NFL too. You can have Tom Brady. Fuck Tom Brady. We gonna get us some upcoming motherfucking high school all-stars. When they get of age, bring them into our own league. We start our own NFL. It's not nothing that white people not doing right now that we can't do and do it better. The question is, are you niggas afraid to actually be responsible for your own destiny? And that's the question. And so I don't want to hear that no more. Calling in this show, trying to convince a nigga to be weak. Because y'all niggas, and like I said, in here with the fighters, half these niggas should stop calling themselves fighters. Because fighting is a spiritual element. It's not a physical element. You got all these niggas in the ring you got all these niggas that'll walk to that ring and try to knock your head off, acting like they fighters. But these niggas is quiet when Deontay Wilder need their voice. These niggas is quiet when the people need their voice. So you're not a fighter. You just a show off for the camera because you want to impress white people. Because if you was really a fighter, you would speak out when we need you. Your people need y'all. And y'all niggas is quiet. Won't even retweet a nigga. Won't even nothing. And so y'all niggas don't even deserve to be called fighters. Y'all niggas is pussy ass niggas, mandingo slave niggas that will be violent for a paycheck. You're not a fighter. Because when your people need you, bitch, you quiet. The first nigga that confirmed what the fuck we was saying was a white man from a whole nother country. He put the heart and niggas, he made it okay for 3 other niggas to say some shit that we all already knew. When it should have been universal. Every black fighter, every black trainer, every black coach, professional and amateur. It should have been 1,000 motherfucking YouTube videos back in Deontay Wilder. But no, you got me in motherfucking barbershop conversation, and I'm not even a boxing champ. And so y'all niggas is weak, and this shit pissed me off because it shows that we're not gonna go nowhere for probably another 200 years. And that's just being realistic. We're not gonna go nowhere until we breed more warriors than we breed more bitch ass niggas. Because the bitch ass niggas is outweighing the real niggas. And the real niggas is the ones who have enough courage to be intellectually innovative enough to take our people somewhere. But we are being held up and halted by the bitch ass niggas. And you can hear bitch ass nigga after bitch ass nigga call this line and try to make logic out of their bitch ass nigginess. And that shit needs to stop. And so we not only need to get away from racist white people, we need to get away from docile niggas. Period. I would rather click up and create something with some honest white people than be pro-black with bitch ass niggas like this nigga that called that phone. Because we're not gonna go nowhere with niggas like here. We might as well go. We might as well get around people that do shit like the white man that wrote that book, Behold the Pale White Horse. Them the white boys we need. We need Eric Snowden. We need some white boys that's gonna go for broke like we gonna go for broke. We don't need no loving hip hop BET complacent ass bitch ass niggas and they think everything is for entertainment because they happy with a motherfucking pot pie and a TV dinner. And they think that that's okay. Get the fuck out of here. And so it's time to move forward. This Deontay Wilder shit is bigger than boxing. This was and they did it purposely in Black History Month to let you niggas know that we don't give a fuck about y'all niggas and we gonna step on you niggas whenever we see fit. That's what the message was. And if you see anything other than that as their message, then nigga, you are successfully a slave. And so I'm ending on that. Subscribe to this channel. I respect this channel for keeping it real. And get with me on a personal tip, Fred, because I'm gonna show you how to get your channel back monetized. Okay. So hit me on Instagram. I'm gonna show you how I got my shit back because I was demonetized all 2019. Oh wow. So I didn't make $1 off YouTube all 2019. But hit me up on a personal tip. I will. Because I'm going to show you what I did so you could do it. But with that being said, y'all subscribe to this channel. Support this channel. Because this channel went out its way to fight the good fight when big-ass media outlets wouldn't do it. And so you got to support the real. But with that being said, our people need to really wake the fuck up. Because this Deontay Wilder shit was not just about cheating. This was a message meant to let niggas know no matter how big you think you get, nigga, you always gonna be small to us. That's what the message was. And if you didn't understand that, that's because you probably like one of these niggas that been calling in tonight. So wake y'all bitch ass up. Wake y'all bitch ass up. Period. Wake y'all bitch ass up. Fred, much love to you. Appreciate Get with me when you're free. I will. DM me your number. And y'all subscribe and support this channel. This is YP, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gone.
Peace, King.
Peace.
Yeah. Whew, that was a lot, right? Whew, that was a lot to take in, right? Man, it's so important. 202, stop calling. You're never, ever invited on this show ever again. You understand? Go somewhere. You're never invited ever, ever again. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ever. I'm unsubscribe. I don't want you here. You don't understand. I don't want you here. Period. Everybody else, I don't want you here. Fred, why you don't hold on, Pastor Usher Deacon 305. Fred, why you don't waste time talking about I get y'all send me stuff every day. I don't have time. I'm one man. I don't care to respond to people disrespecting me on YouTube videos. That is this big in the grand scheme of things. That is this big. I know if I attach this platform to an issue, or if Young Pharaoh attach his platform to an issue, it will inspire me, right? That fire goes to Champ side. It can inspire Champ side. If I do 10 videos in a row, oh, Fred, serious. This ain't no joke. Then maybe it'll inspire Boxing Ego. And then it'll inspire Blue Blood. And then it'll inspire Trill. I'd rather have that movement than we become YouTube hip hop, young and hip hop, where you do a this video, then I do a this. I don't care to do that at all. I don't want to do that at all. So you know what I do? I just put on my blinders and keep going. It is that important, okay? It is that important to me that we pushed. That's why the moment I had the thought, understand me for a second. The moment I had the thought to go to the commission, I paid that $97 for that round trip ticket. The moment, it is that important to me. It is that important to me. Win or lose, it is important that they know they have opposition, that they know we are fighting, that they know we are showing up. Don't you understand that? If I wanted to be a coon ass nigga, I would have 150,000. I've been doing this shit for 3 years. I would have 200,000 subscribers by now. You understand? YouTube wouldn't be shadow banning me. You understand what I'm saying? How the hell do I take 50 pictures at a fight, but only got 45,000 subscribers? You explain that. No, they just shadow. You subscribe, they unsubscribe you. You know, I don't. That's not. I don't have time to fight that fight. You understand? I gotta encourage y'all that this shit can be done. And that's why I talk to y'all every day. That's why I'm very intentional about doing videos and sending these like spiritual black man messages to y'all. In every video, I send you a black man message every fucking day. That's why there's an Earl Spence picture behind me and a Henry Armstrong picture to my right shoulder. It's that important to me. Okay, it's that important to me that us black men get on the same accord. Okay, all these immature little, let these motherfuckers go fester in a white man's office. Or listen, if you need a job, man. Anyways, go, Pastor, what you got, man?
Too blessed to be stressed.
How you feeling tonight, though? How you feeling tonight? How you feeling?
Well,
how's your health?
I'm medicated up so I can get past the pain, but everything, you know, I can't complain. I won't complain, like the song say. But yeah, man. I was digging the young brother just then, the young Pharaoh. Between you and young Pharaoh, I definitely introduced my wife, and she was checking him out the other day. She say she love him. He's 5, but he got his tone to her remind her of Cat Williams. I just tripped out. So he can get very comical in you know, when he get the ranting going on, but he's very intelligent. I can dig it. But at the same time, I want us to pay attention to what we're dealing with when we're dealing with this white man. And it reminds me of the Quran. There's a surah in the Quran. Behold, the Lord said to the angels, I will place a vicegerent in the earth. And the angels said to the Lord, why would thee place there in the earth that would cause mischief in the shedding of blood. And the Lord said to the angels, for I know what thee know not. See, this Caucasian is the causing of human, the killing, the murdering of human life, animal life, plant life, sea life, all life. This is the blood shedder of the earth. And everything that he's taken and gotten, he's got it through iniquity, wrongdoing, lying, and just mischief, just straight up wrongdoing and lying and murderous ways. So we have to understand the true character of this beast. He cannot change who he is. You see, that just, so if we're looking for a change in a beast, that's like trying to say, you know what, I'm gonna go out here and make this lion my pet. And then when he turn around and chew on the white man and have him for dinner, and you're looking around like, well, damn, I didn't think he would bite me. I didn't think he, what the hell you thought? You know what I mean? It's just like, it was a story an old man told me about a snake. He said, this man, he said he would take the snake up the hill, and the snake asked him to take him up the hill. And he said, I won't bite you. I promise you. Just take me up the hill. I'm trying to cut it short. Mm-hmm. But he said, he wound up taking the snake up the hill. And when he got up through to the hill, the top of the hill with the snake then turned around and bit him on the neck. He said, I thought you said you wouldn't bite me. You promised you wouldn't bite me. Mm-hmm. The snake looked at him and said, you knew I was a snake before you picked me up. Snake before you put me up there, yeah. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So how do we expect this beast to change who he is? So the change we seek, brother, is in us. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? There's also a word in the Bible where it spoke about the giants in the land. And the people of God was fearful of these giants in the land. And God said, if you would just believe in me, trust in me, I will bring those giants down to size. See, the God that's in us, we are the change that we seek. We are the God that's in us. It is us. If we come in numbers, physical numbers, not just right here. This is if they think they're feeling pressure on the internet, but when we begin to galvanize across this nation and begin to make our point, man, listen, that is a problem when they see too many of us get the galvanizing and making a stand. They don't know what to think. They don't know what to do with us. You see what I'm saying? But then things begin to happen because the pressures begin to be too much, too overwhelming for them. Now they're trying to figure out what to do with us. So we have to organize. And it starts right here, but then there's another step. If we can't get them to respond to this, it's like you said, brother, when you said, soon as the thought hits your mind, you spent money right then. You want to get on the ball. You have to make moves. And we can't just talk about it. We got to be about it. You see what I'm saying? And true, it's going to be a whole lot of brothers that sit back and talk noise and don't want to be involved and be a problem rather than being a solution to a problem. They adding to the problem. You see what I'm saying? And you also have black agents, white agents, Hispanic agents, these agents that they put amongst us to cipher information, to carry it back to the ones who can use it against us. So we have to be careful on all fronts. See what I'm saying? And for me, I love to hear our black people informed. That's good. That's very good. To be articulate, to know where you are in this world, to know. I have a thing here. You don't know where you're going if you don't know where you come from. So it's good to be aware and alert and to be able to elevate the consciousness of your people. But there's also another saying, knowledge in and of itself puffs up like yeast to dough. You know what I'm saying? It just blows it up. So for me, experience brings about wisdom, not just knowledge. Knowledge alone cannot get us there. Those two have to work together. So for me, the wisdom is the experience of my hand touching the fire. I had to learn through the experiences, and then I could tell you about it, but then you don't have the same level of wisdom because I'm just teaching you about it, telling you about it. You have to actually go through something
We have to go through death in order to get to the other side to reach the real true life that God has given. So now, when I brother, one day I want you to get your passport when all this stuff is over. I don't know if you have a passport.
I lost it, but I'm getting my birth certificate as we speak. As we speak, I'm getting my birth certificate. Yeah.
It's very important for all black people to really have a passport. You know what I'm saying? We got to have a side door that we can use whenever we get, because because it gets crazy. We need to be able to get up and go. But I really want you to take a trip with me, because by me telling you certain things, when I speak about wisdom, I can tell you certain things, and you would not really, like I said, you won't believe it until you experience it. Brother, it's some things that are open your eyes to a whole new level. That's why I say knowledge in and of itself is not enough. You have to have the wisdom, the experience, to teach you and show you that, man, when I tell you, brother, I have seen some things, brother. I have seen some things. I have seen some real suffering of our people. Not just on the internet, but I have been there. I've touched them. I've lived with them. I've ate with them. I've given them. They've given me. And I'm talking about whole families bathing on the side of the road in a little puddle of water, our people, living in what they call the tent city. I've seen mass graves where it was like a whole little lake, but it was no water. It was piled with our people, black people, bodies. You could smell the stench from miles away. I've seen this. There's some real suffering going on. And in the mix of that suffering, you know what I've seen? I've seen American money. And my mind was blown, because I thought the little money that I was taking, I was going to show out. I was going to be big baller. Not really, but, I'm thinking that the money that I have is going to be on a different level. Man, when I told you, I sat down and I sat in front of $2 million in cash, American money, in the mix of all of this suffering. And it was offered to me, and I turned it down, because that was not how I was raised. I'd rather rub 2 nickels together and barely be able to make it than to sell myself in that manner. Because there's a day of reckoning with God. And it's coming, brother. But the people who have accepted that, they have a price to pay. See, some people want their heaven right now. And truth be told, it's some people who are having their heaven right here on the earth right now, living in nice big mansions. They don't have a thing to worry about. I mean, they live in a fabulous life. But it's some people who are living their hell on earth as well right now. You see what I'm saying? See, but in my Father's house, there are many mansions. I believe I have one. But it's, at the end of the day, it's not up to me. But I believe I have one. If it wasn't so, he wouldn't have said it, brother. I trust God. I believe every word he said. Can I give you a short story to show you? I have a relationship with God. This experience. See, a lot of people will, like I said, if they don't have the experience, they don't believe you, they'll back you down. But listen to this. One day, I don't know if I told you this already. I was at home. Young boy knocked on my door. What's up, Blessy? They only call me Blessy in the hood, fam. And he said, Blessy, man, let me get a nickel bag of weed, bro. I say, no, man, listen, hold on. God has spoken to me instantly, just like this. I said, bro, you didn't come here to get no weed. Yes, I did, and I can't get weed, bro. I say, no, man, God sent you to me to tell you something. Blessy, man. I just can't get weed, bro. I ain't come for all that, man. I said, hold on, bro. Let me tell you something. God is telling me to tell you, whatever you got on your mind, he's not pleased with you, and he wants you to change your mind. Man, I ain't got nothing on my mind, bless you. I just want to get some weed, bro. I say, look, man, I don't know. I can't. I'm not going to question God. I'm just telling you what he told me to tell you, and I don't have no weed, bro. I'm just telling you, God sent you to me, and guess what, bro? 3 nights later, and see, I didn't even know this cat just got out of the county jail, had been planning and plotting to rob and kill his homeboy, but he heard when he was in jail that the little homie that he was coming out here to rob and everything, he heard that the cat had done came up, he was a bird, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, damn, this nigga doing all this shit. We supposed to be tight. He ain't shooting me nothing in the county, man. He ain't showing me no love, no nothing. So after he came to my house and I told him what God said, 3 nights later, he murdered this man. Murdered him. And he went to jail not for the murder. He went to jail for something else because they couldn't prove the murder on him. So when he got out like a year and a half later, he seen me on the Ave, right? So I'm up on the Ave one day chilling, and I seen him. And I walked to him. I said, damn, what's up, Jit? Man, I hit my hand to God, take my life, take my wife's life, take my kids' life, bro. I put this on everything. I mean, kids he's just tears just with the rolling out. He said, man, bro, how the hell did you know that, man? I said, let me tell you something, man. God have no respect for the person who we use, man. And what hurted me so much, had I not been doing what he was doing, when God told me to tell him something, maybe he would have took it better had I not been of the world at that time. So he couldn't see me telling him something from God if I'm out here smoking weed, doing everything he's doing. Who am I for God to speak to me to tell him something? You feel me? And he was just crying, bro. Just like, man, how did you know that? I say, man, when God asks me to do something, I just do what he asks me to do. And, the legit is gone. And, this, that, and the third, man. But God is real, brother. That's one story. We'll get down the line on another call or something. I'll tell you about some other things. But I told you about the thing with my mother. But God, I say that because I want people to know that God is real, brother. Knowledge in and of itself puffers up. It is not enough. It sounds good. It's all great. But brother, there's a day of reckoning that we all gonna have to atone, and we have to be on the right side. And listen, we have to, in moments like this, like I said the other night, when the fight is happening, where are you? On the sideline, or are you in the fight? Are you in the fight? See, I don't mind getting a bust lip and a bust nose. You feel what I'm saying? I'm willing to get in the dirt with it. See, because one thing about my God,
Pastor,
he ain't worried about the ones that so-called saved. Listen. He ain't worried about the ones that so-called saved. See, God goes right in the gutter. God hang out in the ghetto where the low lives at, where the hoes and prostitutes at, where the ones that the saints look down on and say we ain't shit. You understand what I'm just saying, brother? Yo, I just listen, man. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I have to do. But I love you, brother. You know I'm long-winded. But hey, to the young brother Pharaoh, hey man, I love you. I watch you. I subscribe to your show. Just like I'm here with the brother Fred. And also, before I forget, hey man, Mackie Shellstone, brother, please let this man know, bro. Please. All right. Love you, man.
Peace.
All right. Love you.
Peace, man. Did y'all digest all of that? By the way, I just got Shakur Stevenson fight is canceled. So until further notice. So boxing is done probably for the next 60 days. Boxing is done. So I'll be making some phone calls and getting some interviews since I'll have my weekends. You know what I mean? And the irony about it is I'm gonna have my weekends, but Lincoln's baseball is probably gonna get canceled too, like all y'all. So yeah, man. Jay Electronica dropped. That's one. Shakur Stevenson fight is canceled. And 3, we don't need common ground. We don't need common ground, okay? We don't need common ground, okay? All right. You've been warned.
I'm about to put in my 30 minutes. Fred, I don't know how you do it, man. You the hardest more commanding show business. I mean, these guys will talk until your skin falls off. All right? What's up, man?
Yeah, it did. It did, JJ. What's up? What you got?
Nothing much, man. I just want to say, man, look, brothers are supporting Wilder, man. I mean, it's hard. He had a big loss. We just don't want to see him get in trouble again. That's, to me, is the main thing. I don't want to see him get hurt. I want to see him walk away from the sport with his mind. I don't want to see him with Ali syndrome and all that other bullshit. I'm at a crossroads, man. I don't know if I want him to hop right back into this trilogy or just take some time off. I mean, what do you feel about that, brother? Seriously, it's been wearing on me the last week.
It ain't weighing on you. It ain't weighing on you. You just you just set the trampoline so you can land safely. I ain't dumb. But the point I want to say, you ain't weighing. You ain't thinking about Wilder's concern. I mean, health and safety. But I will say this.
I sure am.
I will say this.
Sure am.
And I'm gonna do a video on this. The coronavirus saved boxing a little bit because there were no fights scheduled in April, May, and June. Nothing of substance because there was no money. There was no money in boxing. So now all these networks can compress their schedules from September to December and put on some good fights. So it probably won't be any good fights this summer. You know, Wilder's gonna get pushed to November because the fight can't happen in December. I mean, I'm just using common sense. I don't know the answer, but it has to be pushed.
Good.
So
it might work out for the better that way. I just think he needs more time. If he's going to go into the trilogy, that's fine if he has more time. But just to hop back in it in July.
You ain't rooting for him, so why are you giving him my ideas? You ain't rooting for him.
Man, after that defeat, I feel for the brother, man. I don't want to see him leave the sport with life lingering issues. Nobody needs to do that. He's a young man. He wants to walk away in a few years, have some money, take care of his family, and still be able to hold a conversation, man. I mean, Ali syndrome is a real thing, man. A lot of people are going to get it. A lot of people have it. And it's something that you can't avoid. If you take a lot of head punishment, it's coming. And we all know this, man. I mean, we've had 20 years to digest this, you know? And I just don't want to see him get hurt.
Appreciate it.
And that's coming from the heart. That's coming from the heart. He's a black man. I'm a black man. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, I know. No one believes you, though.
It ain't about the bravado. It ain't about the pissing contest. It ain't about who's got the biggest dick. I'm serious, man. It's about love. I don't want to see the brother go out like that, man. I've seen too many boxers like that, man. They go out and they can't even hold a conversation. Now, Lord knows Larry Holmes never could hold a fucking conversation to begin with. But you can see people like him, you know, you can't even understand Larry Holmes anymore. And it's just like, it's a real thing, man. And I feel for Wilder. I just want him to have enough time to think about the right approach and right strategy. All the cheating stuff aside, I mean, here's the thing, man. I just want to touch on this real quick. We're in America. We're black. They discriminate against us. It's their league. It's their leagues, plural. Okay? If you want to participate in that, you play by their rules, and unless you start your own, like Young Pharaoh said, and that's just not happening. Brothers shouldn't even be playing NCAA. We should be starting our own leagues. The NCAA is making millions off of these brothers and not paying them a fucking dime. It's criminal. They've been doing this shit since when, Fred? Forever, ever. Okay? So I feel it, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? If you want a chance to make money, you got to play in the NCAA. I mean, what is the answer to that, man? And you're a big basketball fan, Fred. I mean, what do you got? What's your answer for that?
I don't know. Get to the next call, though. Oh.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let these guys get on, and I just want to chop it up with you. Stay up. I'm out.
Appreciate it. Thank you. The phone lines are fucking hot. Reggie Owens, what it do? Let me get this not super chat. It's called Cash App. That's what it's called. Appreciate the Cash App. Boxing Bully 856, man. I appreciate you, big dog, for fucking with Fred. Keep doing you, bro. What up, Red? My mom keep on calling third. But anyways, what you got?
Okay.
What you got? She always third. I'm going in order. What's up?
Hey, salute to you for firing me up, for checking the fuck out that caller. Because I was in my house going off how you was going off about this compromise shit that caller was talking about. And also the shit that young girl called in and went, it ain't no time for none of that bullshit. Ain't no time for compromising, bowing down, trying to make shit easy so that they feel comfortable. And it's crazy. That's how people used to be in life, especially when black folks was at the pinnacle unadulterated pride, unapologetic pride. You have these old sorry ass black folks who felt the need to make white folks comfortable and telling people to tone down their blackness and shit. Coming out from the Arab guy who was Amir Abdul, we can put a name on him, former kickboxer who's the manager of Badu Jack, Amir Abdul. You have no room to even speak on anything racial in this damn country. And you know what racism about because your people get discriminated over in the region that you're from. But when it comes to American political shit and race, you need to shut the fuck up. You're a cool cat, but when it comes to that, you stay out of black issues and you're always interfering with that shit. And what it comes down to is that this guy up over here has benefited through his complexion because he can be viewed as a white man until he starts speaking about his religion. Then he becomes ostracized about people who he can fit in until he reveals what is his religious belief. Then he begins to see the strain of shit. But even the white dude, but even the fighters over Mayweather gym, because I think y'all spoke about them talking about sparring people. No, y'all need to start sparring some real fucking fighters and bringing some real fighters into that gym, along with some real training. Because like people say, that gym is nothing more than a fitness gym. They ain't producing shit up out of there. This is nothing but a money pit for hoes with great game and strategy on how to pimp suckers to go up in there and kind of manipulate them non-pussy getting fighters that's coming up out of there. I guarantee any one of these dudes that gets a fight where they fight on a fight card and they break a check, I'm pretty sure much of that money going in the bitch pocket. But when it comes down to what's going on over there, them dudes need to get in line with shit and get an understanding of shit and stop playing these soft ass games. Have pride. Caleb Plant is the blackest motherfucker to come up out of the Mayweather gym. And he moved away from that goddamn gym because he see all the fakeness that's up in there. These are some of the softest and phoniest black motherfuckers you would see coming up out of that gym. And that Mayweather brand ain't worth a fuck because it ain't shit coming up out of that motherfucker. But I don't know. I just don't understand it. But when it comes down to things, we don't pay attention to folks like that. And when them trying to pull off that strategy of this and that not working with the glove thing, you got these small frame, small bone motherfuckers. Tyson Fury's a big frame fucking dude, a massive ass dude. Him swinging that arm is like swinging a baseball bat. So you guys trying to pull off and debunking this thing doesn't work. The people who came out of speaking on the fact that this is legit cheating, possibly that's going on with him, Cooper, who was a goddamn world-class K1 champion at that, a master trainer, the best trainer coming up out of it, but he ain't fucking with none of them whack-ass boxers coming out of there. He moved over to training folks out of the UFC. This dude's a high-quality trainer coming up out of that gym. He doesn't really associate with too many of the fake people up in there. Then you have USS Cunningham, him speaking the truth on the situation of what happened. This just, and it's time to stop listening to these amateur-ass people out the Mayweather gym. The Mayweather gym and the Mayweather channel is buffoonery. Like, I mean, I haven't even watched the video. I used to watch the Mayweather channel till I start seeing this shit. The white guy behind the camera then injected too much of this cornball goofiness into the content that comes up out of there. And it's really, to be honest, what really happened is they changing that because Floyd made his uncle change the name of that shit. Get his name from being attached to that channel because Floyd seen the goofiness going on with that. And that's what's happening with this channel. They try to grow it off of Floyd's name. The channel didn't get growth until they start bringing goofy shit. When they start bringing KSI and them up over there, that's where that channel ended up growing. And this is the fan base that the Mayweather channel panders towards. That channel ain't for real boxing fans. That's one of these YouTube fighters channels is what Mayweather channel has turned into. It's the KSI brand, and that's it. Ain't real boxing. When it comes to real boxing, it's what's happening over here. They want to be on some, for once, they want to be on some, trying to be real boxing type channels, and they came over looking for the content that's been influenced the sport of boxing because they got no influence on boxing. And that's what's happening. But F them clowns, them fighters up over there. Floyd need to take his fighters and stop putting them on Showtime. Stop putting them on ESPN or wherever he's trying to put them. Stop putting them in major events because you got a bunch of YouTube fighters over there. Y'all need to be fighting Logan Paul and KSI and stop trying to build yourself in the ranks because ain't none of them cats up there going into any rankings. They half-ass fighters. That's why they want to talk about sparring cats who speaking the true facts to what happened in the situation. Listen to.
I want to fight. Yeah, I'm like, why would you even change the tenor of the conversation? Oh, at the end of the conversation, he says, "Oh, are you ready for an exhibition?" It ain't about that. Stop proving your masculinity with your fists and prove it with your damn intellect, man, and what you can create. Too many. Go ahead. I'll talk after you. Go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But that's what, like I say, them fools, they are exhibition gym, and they need to be matching their fighters up with YouTube personalities who want to box because they ain't real fighters. Stop wasting your time, Floyd. Stop investing in these clowns until they get their shit together and become real fighters. And start getting some real trainers up in that goddamn gym. Because the best thing you got in there is Dewey Cooper, and he don't fuck with none of them half-ass boxers because they ain't worth the shit. The best thing over there is Badu Jack. I fucked with Badu Jack, but I ain't agree with nothing he said as well with the video. But that's kind of all I got. Fuck all these old half-ass black folks trying to walk up over them. Matter of fact, they can be the fool for white folks. Because I love, I run through redneck type people. But these type of black folks who are phony like that, I'll tell a redneck go slap the fuck up out of them. And I guarantee a motherfucker like them won't do a goddamn thing to it. To none of them motherfuckers. And that's how whack some of these black folks is. But they play gangster, play hard, play violent with their own folks. But the minute I send one of them cowboy motherfuckers to that gym, dog slap the shit up out of them, and these fools won't do shit but pull out cameras and record it. And talk some, this 2020. That's all I got on this.
Hey, appreciate you. Hey,
I got up with that.
Rez, I got a question for you. Did Badu Jack say something on this? He actually said something? I haven't seen it.
I didn't watch it because I don't watch the channel no more. But I think I heard
okay. Yeah, I haven't.
I heard.
Because that's the last video I've watched. I mean, I haven't watched the Mayweather channel in a long time. Because it's kind of like it's kind of goofy now. You know, I mean, don't have boxing content. It's about goofiness. So I don't really watch it as much anymore. So that's why I was kind of wondering if he said something, I want to watch it. Because here's another thing, Reggie Owens, what Badu Jack don't understand. What Badu Jack don't understand is you know why he loses those close fights? Because his name is
his association with them.
Because his name is Badu Jack. That's why he loses those close fights. So those 50-50 rounds, I'm not giving it to no Muslim. Just get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. I ain't giving you think those Republicans respect Muslims in a 50-50 fight, man? Get out of here, man. You talk about and he want to try and be equal, man. Come on, man. I don't know. See, I haven't heard him speak, but that's one of the biggest reasons why he got 4 draws and 3 draws. Because his name is Badu Jack. That's it. But he ain't gonna.
That's a great ass point.
And you know what? He ain't gonna believe it. He ain't gonna believe it. He ain't gonna think like, oh no, that ain't right. I'm telling you, that's it. These referees and these judges got preconceived notions, man, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. You understand? And that's the truth. You know? So I mean, look at Wilder. They ran with it. They ran with it. You know, they ran with these stories to destroy him. You know, the first 4 rounds of Wilder Fury won. Wilder won the first 2 rounds so convincingly. And they said the fight was close. Fury didn't even land a punch the first 2 rounds, barely. Man, he was dictating the pace. He was walking forward on Fury. How did he get credit for winning the first 6 rounds of that fight? I'm talking about the first one. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
man. And the other thing, like with Badu and them, they try to stay safe away from these issues, even as manager. Badu Jack ain't American black.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't spent no time in this country. He like Dutch and
he's from Sweden. He's from Sweden. He's from Sweden.
Oh, from Sweden, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he has no touch of what this country's about. He ought to be woken up to how he's been fucked over in fights.
Mm-hmm.
And Amir can't speak on nothing with race in this goddamn country.
Mm-hmm.
But to play it safe, and a lot of these dudes who don't want to touch on race, when the non-black folks, is because they like the benefits of this status quo system they live in. The status quo system is going to be broken down, it's gonna be remodified or whatever. It's gonna be it's gonna be remodified because everything has to change, because the worst thing that plagues America and what stops America from advancing and constantly fucking itself is this whole institutional framework that's ran by bigots. This is why this country continuously crashes, is because it doesn't give a fair and balanced play to the proper way it's supposed to flow freely. And it's going to constantly break apart because people ain't going to stand for that shit. And it's time. The only ones who can stand for that, and that's the one I don't care when white people put on the back of these motherfuckers' necks, is the one who want to compromise, or the ones who feel like they can't do anything unless the white man is in front of it. Fuck them. Y'all can have them white folks. Keep pressing your foot on their necks. But that's all I got. I'm going to let the other callers get in for it.
I appreciate it.
But I love that, man. You fired me up with that.
Oh, I will.
Don't delete this video. Don't delete this video.
Oh, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Hey, what's up?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Hi.
Turn me down. Background.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Listen, peace, family. I want to say to the young man that asked you your opinion about shaking the white man's hand. You come from a family that fought for the Negro League when the white man would not let them play. You have a cousin that hit a no-hitter in the Southern Negro League. You have an uncle in the 1970s who was head over the state building in Los Angeles, manager, and the white man came in there with a briefcase full of money, put it in front of him, came back 3 more times, hundreds of thousands of dollars in the 1970s to give him IDs, passports for other white men to come into America. And I thank God that my uncle didn't do that. When I was a missionary in 2010, I went to Runaway Bay, Jamaica. They are living on, they got 10, the accordion 10 for roofs. They got white, blue barrels catching rainwater. Peanut butter and jelly is filet mignon. And you hear them say, in 2010, we got to go work for the horse master. And I said, did they say horse master? I can't believe they said horse master. They said, yeah, because see that house over there? Well, it's going to take 5 generations to build that house before anybody live in it, because the consulate and the bank don't give us loans. We have to do it as course. So what I want to say is, keep standing. You know why you keep standing? Because there's nothing more powerful than a change and a made-up mind. And that's not a popular stance. It's a strong man stance. And you stand up. Because I know when I was a shop stewardess for prescription health, and we were fighting for a raise. Coming from New York, they get a $1 raise. Some of them get $5 raise a year. The manager gonna call us in with the team store president, and he gonna tell us to tell them to fight for 50 cents. They're gonna give them a quarter the first year, a nickel the next year, and 20 cents the third year. And I went back to the people and told them, y'all fighting for the wrong thing. You're not fighting for money because you're not going to get it. So you got to fight. They kicked me out because I went to the people and told them the truth, that they were just deceiving them, talking about they was going to have a picket line and fight for them to get what they want. You keep standing, Frederick. LDBC, you keep standing. Because what you're doing is powerful. It's changing things. It's planting seeds. Hopefully it gets some of these weak black Negroes stronger. Make their mind think about
Your ass wouldn't be able to go buy a car off the ones that didn't die before you. You keep standing. That's all.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, man. Don't you know? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have conversations with Dre and my mom because they have 20% of their brain and their thoughts about me is me being killed. And I still keep going. Don't you know Dre, one of Dre's and my mom's biggest fear is me being killed because I'm not afraid of nothing? I'm not afraid of nothing. I don't know if y'all understand that. Nothing. And I'm not talking about just putting up fists. Y'all motherfuckers equate toughness with how good you can fight with your fists. It's not how good you can fight with your fists. I'm not speaking that into existence. Now, don't you got to understand where I'm coming from. But the point I'm making is we need a community of men who are willing to literally do whatever it takes. You understand that? And I'm being as candid and honest as I can with y'all. You know, I thank God I made it 42 years to get to this point, to have a platform where I can inspire and encourage. But I'm just saying, man, fight. You guys may be in St. Louis, Nebraska, Orlando, New Jersey, New York. Fight, stand up and fight. Don't you know I wanted to break my TV 4 weeks ago when I watched Who Killed Malcolm X on Netflix? I wanted to break my TV. A whole community of black men hid that secret for 50 years. The world is better without those men. I'm just saying. All right, fight. Believe. I'm not saying we gonna fight. We gonna die over this boxing shit. Nah, this boxing is small. You know, it's the candy, but the real medicine is in the work. The real medicine is in the fearlessness. And that's the truth. So, I'm not coming off as no revolutionary or anything as such. I'm definitely not doing that. Y'all give me all my titles when I die. I don't know whatever title y'all gonna give me. But we got to do the work. We got to do the work. That's why I speak affirmations in my son. I don't know when I'm leaving. Every day I spend 5 minutes with my son before he goes to bed, and I force feed, breathe those affirmations in him because I don't know how much time I have. And that man, and that little Lincoln gotta be a warrior. He gotta be a warrior. He has to be a warrior. My daughter has to be a warrior. I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to do my best to make them as financially independent as they can by the time they leave my house and get married or go get a job, or I'm doing my best. But that money can't buy their integrity. That money can't buy their character. I know that if I'm not a strong enough man, my daughter's going to succumb to a bitch ass nigga that got a great mouthpiece. I know that's possible. I know if I'm not a strong man, Lincoln can succumb to 3 little boys telling him, hey, let's go sell this pound of weed. Next thing you know, I'm spending millions of dollars fighting a case instead of building generational wealth. I know these things are possible. That's why I got to be as strong as I can be. I have to be, and as important as strong, I got to be as intentional as I can be. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got time. You know what I mean? Like when the Kenny Porter thing came out, it took me 4 days to get over it. Of course, I want to fight him. Of course, I want to do that. But then I woke up the third or fourth day and I realized I don't give a fuck about Kenny Porter. And I'm using that for example because we're fighting through something in our life right now that's stopping us from going where we need to go. Okay. And I said, man, I got bigger fish to fry. I can give two shits about that motherfucker. And I kept going. You understand? We gotta be strong, man. Pillars of strength, man. I'm begging y'all. I'm urging y'all. I could have compromised a long time ago. A long time ago. I could be working for the Zone right now, y'all. Right now, to this day, I could be working for the Zone instead of Radio Raheem. Don't you understand that? Or with Radio Raheem. I don't know if they would have hired him too. Don't you understand that? I turned down an interview for Fox. I turned down a job with ESPN. I'd rather get this $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000 or $5,000 on YouTube when I was getting paid. I'd rather get that than be an employee. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just urging y'all. I'm begging. I intentionally be a strong man in real time for y'all. I swear to God, no matter what's going on, and sometimes I'm a good salesman. Like 2 weeks ago when I had 3 deaths in the family and I was fighting shit all week and I was lying on YouTube, pretending to be a strong man. And I finally broke down that Friday. You know, I needed y'all, but every time I come on, I get myself together and exude strength. And it's important because I don't know who I'm talking to. I just know it's a group of thousands of black men that I'm talking to. And I want to exude strength. I want to exude success. I want to exude perseverance because I know all about modeling. I was a teacher. I know about modeling and repetition. Modeling. By the time you're 12th grade, you're going to believe when you graduate from 12th grade, oh, I can be a great employee, right? me, hire me, you know? But if I keep on driving that shit, hey, we can own our own business. Hey, you know, hey, well, I mean, Fred did it this way. So I know if I do this, what I want to do for 12 years, I know it can possibly happen. That's all I'm saying, man. That's why I'm here. You know, I could have sold Barbershop Conversations a year and a half ago. Marcos Villegas may not have a job without me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example to bring home the point. I can give two shits about his job and not having a job. I could have had a job on Fox, without a doubt. I can interview well. My name is Frederick Hawthorne. I know how to play the game. I'm being real. So, man, I just want us to win. That's all. I literally just want us to win so bad, man. So bad. And the premise of this show was that conversation within a white Muslim, a white skin tone Muslim with a WASP white man in America telling us how we should respond to previous racial interactions, which prepared us for today. I will never, ever jump in front of young Pharaoh and say, hey, you should respond this way. No, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, man, like, it's like me telling Black Fight Fan not to be himself on Trill Boxing Talk. Hey, listen. Hey, I think we'll get further if you just do this for like 6 months. Or Blue Blood. Hey, Blue Blood. Hey, I think you shouldn't do your show in your car. I think you should get an office because we probably can get some white sponsors if you don't do the show in your car. Hey, Fred. Hey, you know, you should take down that picture of Malcolm X and just put an American flag behind you because I think it'll visually be more pleasing to the people and non-threatening. Just telling y'all. I get out of the way. I don't agree with every video. I don't laugh at every meme Reggie Owens put up on his Instagram. But I know I'm going to laugh at, if he put up 10, I'm going to laugh at least 5 or 6 of them, you know? I don't say, hey, Reg, you should take down those 4 I didn't like. Reg don't agree with all the stuff I put on my stories on my Instagram. You know what I mean? I'm a different person, you know? He don't send me a message, hey, Fred, hey, you probably shouldn't have said that today. Just get out the way. You know what I mean? We gonna meet somewhere. So yeah, man, that's where we're at, man. I love y'all completely. That J Electronica album, you know that, and that J Electronica got me charged up too. I can't wait to hear this album, dog. I can't wait. It's 10 songs. I think I'm gonna go in my car and listen to it. If it's not raining, I'm gonna go in my. I would go run, but I don't want to. I just want to be still and listen to it. Right, Reg? Yeah, sometimes your memes be corny. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Reg? I'll get you tomorrow, Asia. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I love you the same. So it's the same thing with me. Sometimes my stories or my posts be stupid, you know, and it's okay. I mean, how many times you gonna post about Tyson Fury? You know, niggas was in my DM, dog. Is your whole motherfucking your whole Instagram about Tyson Fury? Block. I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time. You know what I mean? We ain't get a Tone Brown story. Smoke a blunt too, Fred. I think if on my 80th birthday, I'm gonna smoke a blunt. I'm telling y'all right now, my 80th birthday, I'm gonna smoke a blunt. I don't know if I'll make it to 90. I know I can make it to 80. I know I can make it to 80. So my 80th birthday, I'm gonna smoke a blunt and drink some Hennessy for sure. Do you dip it in Hennessy? Or is that just cigars? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, man, I love y'all, man. Let's get him out of here. Yeah, man. Block everybody though. We don't need them. I don't care if I go down to 30 subscribers, 30,000 subscribers. I done blocked over 7,000 people. I might have 10,000 people blocked by now. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? I can give 2 damns about it. So anyways, man, we're gonna play this song because it's our galvanizing spirit, keep us together. We're going to play this song. And, you know, I never formally gave my condolences to Floyd Mayweather's family, man, because the show, I didn't want to combine it with humor. I think yesterday's show was kind of funny and the day before that was kind of funny. I didn't want to like compress it, but yeah, my condolences to those 4 kids, man, 3 biological and Yaya's a stepdaughter, man. That's I don't know, man. I don't know what kids do when they lose their mother, man. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But yeah, I want to offer my condolences to the Mayweather family, man. And yeah, man, I wish them healing. So yeah, man. We'll be back Sunday. No boxing. I may go live Saturday. I don't have the kids Saturday. I don't think so. And I think I'm working late on the property tomorrow, so I can get some extra hours in tomorrow. And because I got 2 more weeks to the end of April. I want to have that apartment done by the end of March. So that's where I'm at. We're gonna play the song, get the hell out of here, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we went down. We went down Martin Luther King. Thank God we good on any MLK Boulevard. Thank God we good on any MLK Boulevard, baby. Hey, right, official, accurate. I'm going to listen to J Electronica right now. Cash G, Charles. What's up, Mr. Tiptoe, man? What up, Dre? Asia Math, man. I'll get you Sunday, man. All right, B&B Boxing. Appreciate you, Mark Wonderlick. Rasheed, Real Rap. Well, we didn't get Real Rap in today. DB, I tried to get you, but you hung up, man. Official, man. What up, Jason G? Big Lloyd, Rasheed, Desta. Narco Hampton, man. What's up, man? Appreciate your chart. Travis, man. Giving that giant win. How about that LeBron James block to win the NBA championship, right? What up, Jarvis? You coming on tomorrow? Or maybe I'll come on. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I ain't got nothing to do Friday. I don't go out on Friday nights. Y'all know that. Real rap. It ain't shit going on. No concerts and nothing, Reggie Owens. Shit, fuck. You know what I mean? Rasheed Gordon, DB, man. I appreciate y'all. But this y'all favorite part, right?
Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I make the living, now I'm giving back to the children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. For the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
Y'all better download this stream. Y'all better download it. I'm telling y'all right now, you better download it.
So I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting.
I don't know how long it's gonna be up. Y'all know YouTube be tripping, so make sure y'all download it. As soon as it go live, y'all better download it.
Yeah. Give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, I love y'all, man. If I don't be back Saturday, I'll see y'all Sunday. But tomorrow, I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna fall asleep watching Netflix or some shit. Barbershop Conversations, man. I love y'all. See y'all Sunday. If not Saturday night, because it ain't no boxing, so we'll talk about something. I'll holler y'all.